You may know that the Boy Scouts of America were formed 100 years ago in 1910. In these 100 years, fun activities and challenging principles developed by the Boy Scouts of America have been used to shape and mold these young boys. Each child who participates in the Boy Scouts of America learns and recites the Scout Oath and the Scout Law, which builds character. When a Scout learns this and then begins to apply the oath and law to their lives, it should follow them to adulthood. There should be generations of men who are all the better for having been Boy Scouts in childhood. There are many facts, histories, and viewpoints of others over the years. These can be used to show that men who are Boy Scouts as children are better citizens because they help others, they have better family lives, and they are more successful in their careers. First, we see that men who were Scouts learn to help others, and they learn to be a friend to many people, treating them with respect. Data published by the Boy Scouts of America shows that in 2009 there were almost 3 million youth volunteers. It also shows that there were over 1 million adults volunteering in projects and as volunteer leaders. The study Values of Scouts in 2004 surveyed men who were Scouts. From this study, we see that 80% of those Scouts surveyed say they would help others at any time, before their own self-interest, and they show them with respect. 89% say they maintain lifelong friendships. All of these are attributed to Scouting. Next, we see that these men who were Scouts learned as a child to be loyal, trustworthy, and kind. This promotes a better family life. For the same study, Values of Scouts, only 9% of the men surveyed were separated or divorced. Ralph de la Vega, the president and the CEO of AT&T Mobility, believes that the Boy Scouts of America is a successful tool in today's world that produces loyal husbands and great fathers through character development. Last, we see that because a Scout learns to do his best, to keep mentally awake and to be morally straight, that he is prepared to become more successful in his career. President Ford learned firsthand as a Scout. He said that 3 great principles which Scouting provides, self-discipline, teamwork, and moral and patriotic values, are the basic building blocks of leadership. Again, we can see in the Values of Scouts study that 83% of men surveyed feel more successful in their career because they were Scouts, with most men averaging $80,000 a year in income. Successful careers of Scouts include Presidents John F. Kennedy, Gerald Ford, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush. There are 199 men today in the 111th Congress who were Boy Scouts. 181 NASA astronauts were Scouts as children. Let's take a look at our visual here. It is taken from the Boy Scouts of America fact sheet, which is a current 2010 publication. As you will see here, boys can enter the Scout organization as a Tiger Cub in the 1st grade. From 2nd grade through 5th grade, they will become Cub Scouts and then Weagleos. 6th grade through 12th grade, they are Boy Scouts, and this gives the majority of one's childhood to learn skills and build character. Here I've included some of the characteristics of Scouts, and it's from the Weagleos Handbook that's found also in all the Scouting books. Loyal, friendly, help others, do your best, kind, respect moral, mentally awake, and trustworthy. The 5 pie charts seen here show the percentages that I spoke of previously from the study by Harris Interactive. 80% of men who were Scouts say they will help others at any time. Also, 80% of Scouts say they learn to treat others with respect from Scouting. 83% of men who are Scouts credit their career success to the Scouts. 89% of men who are Scouts say they maintain lifelong friendships. In the last chart, only 9% of men who were Scouts were divorced or separated at the time of the survey. In closing, I would like to share with you a few words from President Roosevelt's address to the Boy Scouts of America in 1935. He sums up the idea that men who are Boy Scouts as children are better citizens because they help others, they have a better family life, and they are more successful in their careers. He said scouting develops an unselfish, cooperative attitude of mind, and that scouting revolves around the habit of service to others. Roosevelt believed that all of the skills learned and moral ideas used in scouting would stay with each child throughout their lives. He stated that because a scout was a necessary part of your patrol or your troop today, so will you become necessary parts of the citizenship of your community. The men who are helping others, maintaining a successful family life and career, and are self-supporting are the backbones of their communities. These men give of themselves simply because they learned as young boys to do the right thing, but also to do their best at everything. They are men with character. Our nation is fortunate to have the Boy Scouts of America, who helps mold and shape our young boys into stable men of character for the future of America. Are there any questions?
Can you give an example of an astronaut who excelled in the space program?
Certainly. Do you know Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin? They were the first two men who walked on the moon. And they were also scouts. Any other questions?
How does the Boy Scout program encourage the learning that you have spoken of?
Well, according to the Boy Scouts of America Reload Handbook, they promote learning through reading and memorization of handbooks, but also through hands-on activities with adult scout leaders who are role models to these scouts. The Boy Scouts of America have a uniform designed specifically for each scout unit. Scouts can display any badges, emblems, or insignia they earn by completing activities in their handbook. The uniform and awards are something that each scout can take pride in.